All right, all right, all right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is day 3 of the 2023 U.S. Masters Swimming Spring Nationals. It is 7:57 on the clock. If you would, at this time, please rise and remove your top cover. We'll go ahead and do our national anthem. You'll see the American flag over by the scoreboard there.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight stars through the
And we're off. Event 22, heat number 2 in the pool, heat 2 of 28 heats. In heat number 2 of 28 heats, in lane number 3, that's Constance Sasser of New England Masters. Lane 4, Joanne Menard of Mesa. Lane 5 is Linda Webb of Swimport Lauderdale. Lane 6 is Candy Christensen of Puget Sound. Lane 7 is Kate Sutherland of Mission Viejo. Lane 8 is Kelly Caballero of Rose Bowl. And in lane 10, that's Nina Leva of North Bay. That is your field for our first heat, heat number 2 of 28, event number 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Coming up next, ladies, just so you know, heat number 4 in just a little bit, in a wee while. As we rock out to Mr. Michael Jackson. And we get our first bell of the heat, first bell of our event. And that's lane 4. And lane 4, Joanne Menard, 75 to 79, age group Mesa Aquatics. Her seat time of 7:27:08. And more bells coming up. There we go. And coming in for the touch and the win in lane number 4, Joanne Menard with a winning time of 7:36:97. 7:36.97 gets it done. I would say it gets it done in the sun, but nah, we're going to have to wait till later today. More bells. And getting second place right next door to Joanne in lane number 3. I take it back. Lane 5. There we go. So we have a 1-2-3, 1-2-3 step. In lane number 4, first place. Lane 5, second place. Lane 3, third place. Lane 3, I should say. In second place, it is Linda Webb in lane number 5, Swim Fort Lauderdale, 8:13.10. Over on the other side, Constance Sasser in lane 3, getting third. New England Masters with an 8:24.4. Those are your top 3 finishers of the heat. Congratulations, ladies. Nice race. Great way to start us off. Coming up, heat number 4, heat 4. And it's a full heat in heat number 4. Event 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, it's Delree Hobbs unattached. Lane 2, Liz Scott, Arizona Masters. Next door, her teammate, Karen McLean, in lane 3, also of Arizona Masters. Lane 4 is Patricia Hood of Colonials, 1776. Oh, great, they're here. Nice. 1F by sea, 2F by land. In lane 5, Mary Finch, Kona Aquatics. Lane 6, Jean Hoffman of Arizona. Lane 7, Mimi Willard of Tamalpais. Lane 8, Pamela Christensen unattached. Lane 9, Barbara Moore Barnett of Mission Viejo. And in lane 10, Sharon McNary of Rose Bowl. That's your lineup for heat number 4. Coming up on the horizon, heat number 6, ladies, on the horizon. Bells, bells, bells are ringing. And in this heat, the fastest seat time is a 7:27.55 out of lane 5, Mary Finch. But lane 4 is going to do it, and she's going to win her heat, and that's Patricia Hood of Colonials, 1776. Patricia's winning time is a 7:26.30. Followed next door in lane number 5 by Mary Finch of Nova Aquatics, 7:33.92. And next to them is Gene Hoffman of Arizona, 7:42.94. That's your top 3 finishers. Coming up, heat number 6. Heat 6 on the ramp. And we begin the beguine once again. Heat number 6 of 28 heats. Event 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Lisa Carbone of Memo. That's Marsha's Enthusiastic Masters. Lane 2 is Susan Shore of West Hollywood. Lane 3 is Margaret Stewart of Mission Viejo. Lane 4, Susan Cushman of Las Vegas. Lane 5, Karina Maleki of Colorado. Maleki, there we go. In lane 7 is Sue Klimko of Lone Star. Lane 8 is Deborah Paquin of Nova Aquatics. Lane 9, Lisa Bove of West Hollywood. And in lane 10, Janet Anderson of Arizona Masters. That's your lineup for heat number 6. Up next, heat number 8, ladies. Heat 8, you are on the ramp. And while we're working our way through Heat 6 and their 500, I wanted to run a few things by you all, kind of housekeeping and administrative stuff. We have a bunch of Olympians here with us this weekend in attendance. We've got Nathan Adrian, we've got Melissa Belote Ripley, Rick Colella, Jan Defabrique. The first three were USA. Jan is from France, Roberto Delgado, Ecuador, Anthony Irvin, USA, Jeff Farrell, USA, Kurt Grote, USA, Leah Lovelace Maurer, USA, Andrei Minokov, Russian, or I should say Russia, the Russian Olympic Committee. And then we have Vladimir Morozov of Russia, Miguel Ortiz Canavate Ozeki of Spain, Marcus Rogan, Austria, Gabriel Rose, Brazil, David Sims, USA, Eduardo Solechi of Spain, Erica Hansen Stebbins of USA, Jenny Thompson of USA. We saw her swim and set a new national record yesterday afternoon in the 100 free. Margaret Harding Topol, Puerto Rico, Amy Trauber of Israel, Juan Valdivieso of Peru, Kim Vandenberg of USA, Dave Wharton of USA, and lastly but not leastly, Ashley Whitney of USA. So that's a bunch of Olympians here this weekend swimming and partaking and participating and supporting U.S. Masters swimming. We really appreciate their presence, and we thank them, one and all. We have the honor of a wonderful lady who swam a couple events yesterday, and Maureen Kornfeld at 101 years old. So keep your eye out. She's on deck to swim a couple of events more before this weekend is over. And lastly but not leastly, take a look and take a gander, wander over to the warm-up pool behind the scoreboard on the even side. And that is our vendor partner village. And you'll find Finis and Tier and Aquasphere there. If you're looking for suits, gogs, swim gear, and more, Green Layer is our official merch, our official merchandiser for this meet. Before too long this weekend, make sure you don't leave without at least one piece of apparel from Greenleaf as a meet memento from this weekend. This weekend is great. This is the largest in all of Masters swimming history in terms of attendance. We've got something along the lines rounding up 2,500 swimmers here for over the course of days. Tri-Swim, they put jugs of their product for us in our showers, the men's and women's. Shampoo, conditioner, lotion, and Skin Slick is a nice product. It helps you get into your tech suits. Infinite Nutrition, good stuff, Maynard. I'll tell you, they made up a special mixture for us. USMS Race Day Blend and you can check them out at the booth. Zelios sunscreen to keep your skin protected, and USA Swimming Foundation, which is our philanthropic arm of USA Swimming. Stop by and say hi and check them out. So that's our vendor partner village over yonder behind the scoreboard as we start rolling in to finish heat number 6. And we're on the ramp for heat number 8. Heat 8, ladies, you'll be up in just a wee bit. Just give us a moment. And touching for the win on the inside, lane 5, Karina Maleki. Her winning time of 6:54.01. 6:54.01 wins it. And right next door to her, and that's Susan Cushman, with an 8:57.09. And in third, down in 7.
See where somebody swam. They don't even women's hoop shoots here.
Sure.
She must be in the other pool.
And that's Sue Klimko of Lone Star. Her third place time of 7:22.89. Those are your top 3 finishers for this heat number 6. Congratulations. Nice swim, ladies. Ladies in Heat 10, you are on the horizon, and you're coming up soon at a pool near you. If Corey of the city of Irvine, Corey, if you're here, if you could please stop by the announcer's table. Paging Corey from the city of Irvine to the announcer's table on the even side, the B course. Thank you so much. And it's that time again. Lane 4 getting the bell, headed for home. And lane 4 of heat 8. And that's Naviri Daudikian Scaff of Rose Bowl Masters. And more bells are ringing, sounding like Christmas in April. And coming in the touch and the win for her heat, Nairi of Rose Bowl in lane number 4 with a 7:12.35, winning her heat by a whole bunch. And coming in second, Missy Perry, Nashville, not 7:44.35. And in third, in lane 3, Jennifer Vasco, 7:46.63, third place. And Jennifer Vasco is out of Dolphins Masters. And currently in the water, it's heat number 10 of 28 heats. Event 22 of the women's 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, it's Susan Reinhardt of Golden Road. Lane 2, Lisa Sheeper of Menlo. Lane 3 is Paula Dooley of Slow. That's San Luis Obispo Seahawks. Lane 4 is Chris Linkletter of LA, Los Angeles Peninsula. As we get bells, bells, bells. Here we go, here we go. Lane 5, Linda Simons of Golden Road. Lane 6, Kirsten Purcell of San Diego. Lane 7, Olivia Carlin of West Hollywood. Lane 8, Juliet Cox of Manatee. Lane 9, Mary Jury of West Hollywood. Lane 10, Leanne Bathy of Wind and Seamasters. Got a duel in the pool. Lane 4, Lane 5. Lane 5's got the lead. Lane 5. I'm going to hang on, but Lane 4 is coming on. And there you have it. Linda Simons in Lane 5. Golden Road Aquatics winning time of a 6:09.81. Coming in second right next door, it's Chris Linkletter in lane number 4, a 6:11.52. And in third, in lane number 8, Juliet Cox, Manatee, 6:11.57. Wow. Right there at the end, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just races left, right, and center. And it's a brand new heat, heat number 12 of 28. Again, we are doing the even heats of event 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle, on this side. And over yonder is the odd heats. On the odd side, that's course A. We here are course B. In lane number 1, Deanna Kohler unattached. Lane 2, Deborah Kinneman unattached. Lane 3 is Anna Baumgardner of YMCA. Lane 4 is Emily Walker of Southern Cal. Lane 5 is Wendy Polidori of Puget Sound. Lane 6, Michelle Goldberg of Davis. Lane 7 is Patty Furukawa, onegaishimasu, of Mission Viejo. Lane 8 is Stephanie Havelka of Nova Aquatics. Lane 9, Sheila Nelson of Santa Rosa. And rounding out the field in lane 10, it's Diane Brown. Fastest seat time in this heat is 6:23.68 out of Puget Sound. That's Wendy Polidori in lane 5. And next door to her, the second fastest, 6:24.46, Davis Aquatics' very own Michelle Goldberg in lane 6. But you never know. Surprises lurk. This is Heat 12, Heat 14, ladies. Heat 14, time to get yourselves ready. You are up soon in just a wee bit, coming at a pool near you. And winning the heat, heat number 12, lane 6. It's Michelle Goldberg with a winning time of 6:03.19. Gets it done. Next up, and in the pool is heat number 14 of 28, event 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle. In lane number 2, it's I'm not quite sure about. I want to say like, oh, JJ Good. There you go, JJ Good of Lifetime Swim. In lane 3, Crystal White of Colorado. Lane 4 is Michelle Turinsley of Alaska. Lane 5, Christine Perry of New Albany. Lane 6, Suzanne Brown, unattached. Lane 7, Daniela Rosenblatt of Swim Fort Lauderdale. That's Marty and Company over there in Florida. And in lane 8, it's Jocelyn Atkinson of Long Beach Grunions, right here in River City. That's heat 14. Heat 16, ladies. You'll be up in no time at all. Paging, I believe it's Kirk. Paging Kirk from Alaskan Masters. Paging Kirk from Alaskan Masters. If you could stop by the announcer's table on the even side. Again, Paging Kirk from Alaskan Masters. If you could stop by the announcer's table on the even side, that'd be great. Continuing on with heat 14 of event 22. Also wanted to mention that today we've got a meet and greet, kind of an impromptu meet and greet with the coach of Rose Bowl, and that's Chad Dureau, or Durier, I would say, or Durio. If you're going, swimmers, if you're going or you have interest in going to the World Aquatics Masters Championships in Japan this summer, please come by and meet the USA. He's going to be the head coach. Chad is going to be the head coach for the USA contingent for the World Aquatics Masters in Japan. So, Chad Giroux, he's going to be here during the 50 back event, right like to my right in the bleachers, which is where Rose Bowl is. So come by and meet him and have your questions answered by Chad and connect. That would be great. He'd love to see you. And again, it's at the end of the bleachers right here to my right on the men's pool or the course B, which is the even pool. So, and that'll be during the 50-yard back event this afternoon. This is heat 14 of 28. The fastest seat time in this heat is a 7:05 in lane number 5, and that's Christine Perry of New Albany. And right next door to her, Suzanne Brown in lane 6 with a 7:06.95. Those are the two fastest seat times in this heat. Good. Yours? Good. And winning the heat in lane number 6, unattached with a time of 6:41.23, Suzanne Brown. Coming in second in lane number 4, and that's Michelle Turinsky, I should say. My own X's are obscuring. And that's out of Alaska Masters. So, and then dead center in lane 5 in third place, and that's Christine Perry of New Albany with a time of 7:10.83. Coming up in just a wee bit, it'll be heat number 16, ladies. Heat 16 in just a bit. I've seen this swimmer before in lane number 2, and she is just one gutsy athlete, one gutsy swimmer. I think when she finishes and touches, let's show some love for JJ Good in lane number 2. Not quite yet. She's almost there. Just look at her, man. Just tenacious, determined. I love it. Just inspiring all the way. Again, coming up after this is going to be heat 16, ladies, and the ramp at the ready. What a great name, too. JJ Good. You got to love that. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Nice round of applause for JJ Good. Finishing in a righteous way with a time of 29:20. Nice race, JJ. I appreciate you. And Heat 16 in the pool, Christina Baudis of New England. In lane 2, Heidi Walker unattached. Lane 3, Devin Colgan of Arizona. Lane 4, Eve Maidenberg of Agua Masters. Lane 5, Abby Pledger of North Bay. Lane 6, Jane Kelsey of New York Athletic Club. Lane 7, Kaisa Cruzco, New England Masters. In lane 8, Leslie Hodges of Las Vegas. Lane 9, Michelle McCarthy of Wisconsin. Don't you know, gosh darn. And in lane 10, it's Kim Patterson of South Davis. That's your roster. That's your lineup for heat number 16. Ladies, in heat number 18, you'll be coming up in very short order, so stay tuned. Heat 18 on the ramp. And we've got a duel in the pool. Not a duel. 3 across. Look at them go. Lane 3, lane 4, lane 5. They're evening up as they go into the wall. Lane 3, Devin Colgan. Lane 4, Eve Maidenberg. And lane 5, Abby Pledger. They're going for it. And there they are. They're the bells. Okay, this is it. This is it. Lane 5 has an edge. Abby Pledger, North Bay. But chasing her down. Lane 3 making a play. That's Devin Colgan of Arizona as they come off the wall. Devin Colgan, her turns are amazing. And she's about to be overtaken by lane 3. Lane 3. There you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Devin Colgan of Arizona, 5:41.09. Wow. And the sun's out to boot. Hot diggity. In lane 5 in second place, that's Abby Pledger with a 5:41.50. And in third place between them, in the meantime and in between time, Eve Maidenberg in lane 4 getting third with a time for 5:42.89. Nice. The sun is out, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 18 coming at you. Heat 18 of 28, fresh off the blocks. Lane 1, Hillary Thomas of Cal Lutheran Masters. Lane 2 is Chloe Lenahan of Golden Road. Lane 3, Tiffany Duque of Paseo Club. Lane 4 is Molly Brunez of Puget Sound. Lane 5 is Jennifer McIntyre of Sierra Nevada. Lane 6, Jennifer Mueller of Wisconsin. Lane 7, Heather Gabauer of San Diego. Lane 8, Susan Keeler of Walnut Creek. Lane 9 is Blythe Jonas of Lifetime. And in lane 10, it's Katie Jordan of Silver Peak. That is your Heat 18 of 28 in the pool. Again, this all has to do with the World Aquatics Championships. If you're going or you have interest in going to the World Aquatics Masters Championships in Japan this summer, hai, so desu ne. Onegaishimasu. Feel free to stop by this afternoon to the Rose Bowl. It's the Rose Bowl area, the bleachers. It's on B side. It's the men's pool today. And Chad's doing a meet and greet. He'll be answering questions and connecting with people, making introductions, and all that kind of good stuff. So it's all in the interest and the preparation for going to Japan. Wow, it just sounds great. Anyway, Chad, actually, he lived in Japan for a year, come to find out. So that was a lot of fun, kind of doing what little Japanese I know. But anyway, during the 50 backstroke, the men's 50 backstroke this afternoon, along about 3 p.m.-ish is what we're targeted for. Feel free to stop by the bleachers end of the pool to the right of the announcer table on the B side, on the B course, on the men's side. In this heat 18, the two fastest seat times in lane 5, Jennifer McIntyre, Sierra Nevada with a 6:20 flat. And in lane 6, Jennifer Mueller, Wisconsin with a 6:20.84. That's what it says on paper. As we get bells. Bells, bells, bells. Here we go, here we go. And scooting ahead, lane number 5, going in for the touch and the win. She does it. Jennifer McIntyre, Sierra Nevada, 5:44.15, wins it. You know, I don't even know how to say that Jennifer had a substantial lead on her heat.
Nice job, Susan!
Great swim, Jennifer.
Way to go!
Again, Jennifer McIntyre winning it with a 5:44.15 out of Sierra Nevada. Coming in second in lane number 6, Susan Keeler, Walnut Creek. 6:12.52. And coming in third on the inside, another Jennifer. That's Jennifer Mueller of Wisconsin Masters, don't you know, with a 6:25.57. Coach Fred's got to be a happy man. Heat 20 on the ramp. And it's another full heat. Awesome. Heat 20 of 28, event 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Lisa Broadfield of CMAC Masters. Lane 2, Ann Gold of Wyndon Sea Masters. Lane 3, Jody Quinnell of Colorado. Lane 4 is Megan Harden of North Bay. Lane 5, Ashley Whitney of Nashville. Lane 6, Irish Holland, great name, Irish Holland of North Carolina. Lane 7 is Melissa Giovanni of Las Vegas. Lane 8, Sarah Beth Metzger of Sierra Nevada. Lane 9, Jordan Craig of Michigan. And in lane 10, it's Ellen Geiger of Dolphins, rounding out this heat number 20 of 28. Fastest seat time in this heat, now we're getting down to it, is a 5:24.91 out of Ashley Whitney in lane 5, Nashville Aquatics, 5:24.91. Next door to her is a 5:27.89 out of North Carolina, and that's Irish Holland. And then they're flanked by two 5:34s. Let's see what we can see. And winning it, Irish Holland. Not only does she win her heat, she's got a great name out of North Carolina Masters with a 5:28.11. Coming in second in lane number 3 is Jody Quinnell out of Colorado Masters. And her second place time of 5:30.70. And in third place, down around lane number 9, as they were duking it out there, Jordan Craig, Michigan, 5:31.20. And we're off. Quick like bunnies. Heat 22 of 28 heats. Event 22, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Whole lot of twos going on there. In lane 1, Catriona Cuthbert of Colorado. Lane 2, Brittany Webb of New Albany. Lane 3, Alexandra Greenbaum of Caltech. Lane 4, Amanda Curry of Rochester area. Lane 5, Audrey Kim of West Hollywood. Lane 6, Ava Williams of Oregon Masters. Lane 7, Paula Vega of CCAT Masters. Lane 8 is Beth McBride of Memo. Lane 9 is Megan Arnold, unattached. And in lane 10, rounding out the field, is Caitlin Schnitzer of Dolphins. That's your roster for heat number 22 of 28. Fastest seat time in this one, it is Audrey Kim, lane 5, West Hollywood, with a 6-minute flat. And the next seat time after that is a 6:7:10 out of Oregon Masters. And that's Ava Williams in lane 6 next door. Saying that BMG is blocking because of music or something. Could I see Steve or Sean? Steve or Sean, if you could come down to the announcer's table. Steve or Sean? And in we go with a brand new heat. This is heat number 24 in the pool. In lane 2, it's Yaying Ding of Puget Sound. In lane 3, it's Rayleigh Silva of Marin Aquatics. Lane 4, Kendra Ashwell of Alaska. Lane 5 is Hallie Pound of Puget Sound. Lane 6 is Gabriela Giordano of the Olympic Club. Lane 7 is Megan Harlander of Golden Road. And lane 8 is Gianna Kishmishian of Quicksilver out of NorCal. Fastest seat time in this heat of 25-29 women's is a 6:20 flat out of lane 5. That's Hallie Pound of Puget Sound right next door to her with a 6:20.68 seat time out of the Olympic Club, and that's Gabriela Giordano in lane 6. Again, wanted to remind everybody we've got a really cool meet and greet with the coach of the World Aquatic Masters Championships this summer in Japan. I believe that's Tokyo, Japan, by the way. Sumimasen, onegai shimasu. Hi. Anyway, Chad Durow is the man of which I speak. He's the coach of Rose Bowl Aquatics, which is down here in SoCal. And he'll be to my right on this course, the B course, the even course, this afternoon during the men's 50 backstroke event, long about 2:33, 3:30 in this afternoon. He'll be over to my right in the bleachers, where Rose Bowl is housed or hanging out. And he's going to be doing a meet and greet, answering your questions. For those of you who are and have thought about going to Japan this summer for the Worlds, you want to stop by, you want to talk to Chad. He's the man. He will be the head coach of the U.S. contingent for the 2023 World Aquatic Masters Championships in Tokyo, Japan. So desu ne. Currently, event 22, heat 24. And currently underway, it's Heat 24 of 28. Just to let people know that we will be taking a 30-minute break at the end of Heat 28, but we're going to stall about 3 minutes before we let people get in the competition pool. Again, we will be taking a 30-minute break at the end of Heat 28, but we're going to stall probably about 3 minutes. We've got an event swim to take care of, just so you know. And so be advised. So currently underway, though, is Heat 24 of 28. Heat 26. Heat 26 of 28. Again, when we finish Heat 28 upcoming, we'll stall for about 4 minutes before I'll give the clearance or give the green light to get in the warm-up pool, the competition pool, to warm up and warm down. And that'll be about roughly a little under 30 minutes after that, after we clear that event. Just after Heat 28. And then also, too, there is an award ceremony. There is the Ransom Arthur Award coming up near the end of the warm-up period, so be advised. In lane 1, Claire Cushing of Movie Masters. Lane 2 is Lissy Nell of Manatee. Lane 3 is Teresa Minigel of Nichols City Splash. Lane 4, Tara Halstead of Davis. Lane 5, Becca Mann of West Hollywood. Lane 6, Jenna Campbell of Colorado. Lane 7 is Michelle Stefando of New York Athletic Club. Lane 8, it's Logan Klinsky of Nashville. Lane 9 is Micah Gay of Unattached. And lane 10, Allison English of Conejo Valley. That is your field in Heat 26. pushing hard. The national record is a 4:49.88 for this group. And the fastest seat time I have is a 4:58 flat out of lane 5, Becca Mann of West. Of 4:56.26. And then right next to her, it's Tara Halstead with a 5:07.95, your top three finishers. Tara out of Davis. Again, ladies and gentlemen, swimmers and coaches, will be doing a break after this heat. It'll be, and we'll stall before we give the green light to get into the pool. We'll stall about 3 minutes before we do so. And then at the back end of that break, that 30-minute break coming up, we have an awards ceremony. It is the Ransom Arthur Awards given by Pete Guadagni, president of U.S. Masters Swimming. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. In lane 1, heat 28 of 28, is Kaylee Tsai of 5C Swim Club. Or I should say Kalia. There we go. That's better. In lane 2, it's Ashley Sharber of Santa Barbara. And right next door in lane 3, her teammate, Pollux Swaraj of Santa Barbara. Lane 4 is Alexis Anderson of Nova Aquatics. Lane 5, Abby Irwin of the father-daughter combo at Irwins. Abby Irwin out of Minnesota, lane 5. Lane 6 is Evie Song of 5C Swim Club. Lane 7 is Hannah Kukurayaga of the Olympic Club. Or I should say Kukuru Gaya. There we go. Much better. And that's Hannah in lane number 7 out of the Olympic Club. In lane 8, Grace Thrasher of San Diego. Lane 9, Shannon Lindsay of New England. And in lane 10, it's Leotov Brown of Rio Grande. That's your roster for the final heat, heat 28. The national record in this is a 4:49.97. The fastest seat time is Abby Irwin in lane 5 out of Minnesota with a 5:04.10. Others, not even close. So 5:57 on the other side, and then on the flip side, 5:17.53. Let's see what they can do. And as we cook along with gas, ladies swimming fast in heat 28. As a reminder, we have a break at the end of this heat, but hold on, before we give the green light for people to enter the water or cross over or what have you, we have a 3-minute block at the beginning of that break. So no entering the competition pool directly after this heat's finish. And we'll let you know when you guys can get in. We have a race to finish. As we get the bell, and you know what that means? That means that we're rolling to a finish. And that's heat number 5. Abby Irwin, followed by lane number 3, and that's Palak Siraj of Santa Barbara. I got to tell you, watching Abby, she's just major studette. Really having great swims this whole meet long. And coming in for the touch, and there you go. But winning it in lane number 7, out of the Olympic Club, it's Hannah. Hannah Kukurogaya got that right with a 5:11.6, winning it. Coming in second is Abby Irwin, lane 5 out of Minnesota with a 5:14.16. Pretty close. And coming in third, lane number 3, it's Palak Siraj of Santa Barbara with a 5:29.94. So again, we need to clear the competition pool and keep it clear. We have an event. We have an event that we're swimming. It's a one-shot deal. We appreciate your patience. We'll let you know when the green light. And here we go. And there he goes. Let's make some noise. Bring him home. He's got I believe it's a 100 free event. Wow, this guy's fast. Okay, going into the final turn. There we go, there we go, there we go, here we go. Heading to the wall. Let's make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Show some love for the touch and the win, ironically. A 44.26 100-yard freestyle. You like that? You happy with that? That's a good race, dude. Got to tell you, man. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a moment. Terry? Give us a sec, folks. Hold on. I had 44.26. Terry? Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We ask that you enter with a traditional entrance, hand, butt, and in you go. We are clear. We're clear to launch for the competition pool for warming up. And I will be clearing the pool for our awards ceremony in about 25 minutes. So be advised. In you go. Careful, careful, careful. Again, hand, butt, and in you go. Out of courtesy and safety for your fellow master swimmers. Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak right now, the sprint start only lanes are lanes 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. Lanes 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 are sprint and start only lanes. That's a one-way ticket, ladies and gentlemen. Again, lanes 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 are now designated sprint and start only. That's a one-way ticket. When you finish your sprint and your start, swimmers, we just ask that you slide to the side. You've got lane 3 as an outlet, and you've got lane 5 as an outlet. Lanes 3 and 5 are good outlets. Again, when you finish your start and your sprint, we just ask that you slide to the side into either 3 or lane 5, depending. Again,